Hard work isn't what's keeping you broke. Hard work is what's being sold to you. Because in the next 12-month stretch of your life, you can grind an extra 137 hours and still feel the same, unless you make one move that changes how your effort gets priced. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that move is. Meet Harry. He's a maintenance tech in a mid-sized apartment building. Leaky taps, broken door closers, heat complaints at midnight. He's the guy who shows up. He brings home $3,462 a month after taxes and deductions. Not terrible, not amazing. And it feels like the month always ends first. His rent is $1,487. Car insurance is $216. And groceries, even when he cooks, land around $500-something. So when people say, just save a little, Harry laughs. Because some months, the little is already gone before the month begins. That's why the tire and dental week didn't feel like a surprise. It felt like proof that he was one normal problem away from debt. One Monday, he got hit with the classic combo: new tires and a dental bill. Tires, $689. Dental, $211. So Harry did what most people do. He worked more. He grabbed 2 overtime shifts. He skipped lunch. He ran on coffee and pride. Then payday hit. And after taxes, he kept $184 more than normal. 2 full nights gone for $184. He stared at the deposit and said the sentence that changes everything. I'm not tired. I'm capped. That's the lie. Hard work isn't useless. Hard work is capped when you don't control leverage. Leverage is any setup where 1 unit of effort can move more than 1 unit of money. If you fix 1 sink, you get paid once. If you answer 1 complaint, you get paid once. That's linear pay. 1 hour equals 1 hour. Linear pay can feed you, but it almost never frees you. So what actually works? One principle: pay doesn't follow effort. Pay follows proof. And if you ever wondered why just work harder feels like it stopped working, zoom out. From 1979 to 2017, net productivity in the economy rose by about 56%, but median hourly compensation rose by only about 14%. So the economy learned how to squeeze more output from people without paying the typical person in the same way. That's not a conspiracy. That's just the pricing of labor when your value is invisible. If your work has no scoreboard, you get paid like a category, not like a person. And a category is always replaceable. Even the data shows how temporary most loyalty really is. In the United States, the median worker has been with their current employer about 3.9 years. That's not a lifetime ladder. That's a revolving door. So Harry stopped begging the system to notice. He built a scoreboard. He ran a 1-month experiment. He called it the proof file. Every workday, right after his last work order, he took 60 seconds and wrote 3 lines in a note. What problem did I solve? What did it prevent? What number proves it? At first, it felt awkward, because most jobs don't hand you numbers. So Harry started hunting for them. A tenant complained a hallway door slammed so hard it shook picture frames. Harry replaced the door closer. Old Harry would have just fixed it. New Harry asked one question: how many calls did we get about that door last month? Answer: 7. So he wrote, door closer swap, prevented repeat calls, 7 calls last month. Another day, he caught a slow leak under a kitchen sink. He fixed it before the cabinet swelled, before the tenant noticed, before it became a drama. He pulled up last year's invoices. A minor water repair from the same building was $1,192. So he wrote, leak fixed early, prevented cabinet repair. Similar invoice, $1,192. After 9 days, his notes started stacking. After 19 days, a pattern popped out. He wasn't doing tasks. He was preventing costs. And prevention is money. But proof by itself isn't the point. Proof is a weapon. You use it to get a better deal. So Harry looked for the repeat pain that was wasting everyone's time. In that building, it was the same thing every week. Vague emergency calls. Something's wrong in the bathroom. Okay, what's wrong? Where? Is it leaking? Is it electrical? Every vague call triggered panic, and panic triggers overtime, damage, and outside help. So Harry built one tiny system. He wrote a 3-question script and taped it beside the lobby phone. Is there water on the floor? Is there smoke or sparks? Can you send a photo of the exact thing? Then he made a 1-page first response guide with pictures. How to shut off the toilet valve, how to flip a breaker, how to stop a dripping tap for one night. He uploaded it to the tenant portal and asked the manager to email it out. It took him one evening, 94 minutes, and it changed the next month of his life. Calls didn't disappear, but in the first month the building logged 12 fewer emergencies that turned out to be non-emergencies. 12. Now, Harry had a headline number, so he asked for a meeting. Not an emotional meeting, not a I work hard meeting, a proof meeting. He walked in with 1 page, just the best hits from his proof file. 7 repeat calls eliminated from the door fix. 1 water repair likely prevented that looked like 1,192. 12 emergencies downgraded by the new intake system. Then he said 1 sentence. I can keep reducing costs, but I need a deal that rewards building systems, not just fixing things. The manager blinked. Because most people ask, Harry proposed. He offered a 90-day trial, $1.30 an hour more as base pay, and a monthly bonus tied to call reduction. If they reduced emergencies by 10, Harry got 200. If they reduced by 20, he got 400. He lowered the risk for them. He raised the upside for him. They agreed to the trial. For the next week, Harry kept his mouth shut and let the numbers talk. He kept the script on the phone. He reminded the security guard politely, not angrily. He updated the guide when tenants asked the same questions. He even started tagging every call as true emergency or not yet. And in the middle of all that, he felt the old fear. What if they take the idea and ignore him? What if they say, good job, and do nothing? That's why the proof file matters. It isn't just a list, it's leverage you can carry in your pocket. And here's the best reveal of this entire video. Harry didn't get paid more by working harder. He got paid more by turning his work into an asset inside the job, a system, a process, a measurable result. That's leverage. And it's exactly what Cal Newport talks about in So Good They Can't Ignore You. Career capital beats vague passion. It's also why that productivity versus pay gap exists when value isn't tied to a deal. Now watch what happened to the math. Remember the overtime? 2 extra shifts. $184 net. After the trial started, the base pay bump alone added about $187 a month after tax. Already more than overtime, without losing 2 nights. Then the bonus hit. They beat the 10-call target. Harry got 200, so in 1 month, the leverage move created about $387 extra dollars. That month. No lottery, no viral luck, no one day. And Harry did the most important part. He didn't treat it like spending money. He treated it like escape money. First, he built a floor. The floor is the number that stops a bad month from turning into a bad year. Not a budget, a protection level. Harry picked $1,100 because tires and dental were $900. And he wanted breathing room above that, so every leverage dollar went into the floor until it hit $1,100. No exceptions. That sounds small, but it's life-changing. Because in the Federal Reserve survey fielded in October 2024, 63% of adults said they could cover a $400 emergency using cash or its equivalent, meaning a big chunk of people still can't. That's why small emergencies turn into interest, fees, and years of delay. Harry decided he was done playing that game. It took him 3 months to build the floor, and once it existed, something weird happened. His brain got quieter. He stopped taking bad deals out of fear. He stopped saying yes to overtime just because he felt exposed. That's the hidden benefit. The floor protects your decisions. Then he started buying ownership. A low-cost index fund in a tax-advantaged account. A basket of many companies. No guessing, just participation. And he funded it with the same money that used to come from overtime. Here's the reframe. Hard work builds income. Leverage builds options. Ownership builds escape velocity. That's why the work harder advice feels like a lie, because it's missing the thing that breaks the cap. Here's the play. For 30 days, build a proof file. Problem. Prevention. Proof. Pick one repeat pain and build one small system that reduces it. Then walk in with a trial offer and a scoreboard. Numbers. And if your boss won't play, take your proof somewhere else. Hard work isn't a lie. It's just incomplete. Hard work is the engine. Leverage is the steering wheel. Ownership is the road. So this month, don't add hours. Add proof. And watch what happens when your next month's income isn't a hope. It's a deal.